So you're looking at your yard and thinking, how can I get a serious amount of food from this land without waiting, half a decade? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to some of the highest yield, lowest maintenance assets you can possibly plant. We are talking about survival bushes that can outperform fruit trees in pretty much every single way.
You've heard it a million times, right? Oh, you should plant an apple tree for food security. But let's really think about that for a second. That's a 5, maybe 7-year wait for a single payout. A payout that one late frost can completely wipe out for the year. That's what you call a slow, high-risk return on your investment. So, here's the choice, laid out plain and simple. On one side, you've got the slow gamble of fruit trees. And on the other, the smart money, the real investment, survival bushes. We're talking fast yields, incredible reliability, and way less work. Honestly, if your goal is food on the table and fast, it's not even a fair fight. All right, let's start our journey right at the beginning of the season. You know that moment in late spring when you are just craving something fresh from the garden. That's the hunger gap. These first 3 bushes are specifically designed to fill that gap and give you that crucial morale-boosting first harvest. First up, the honeyberry, some people call it haskap. If you live anywhere with a real winter, this plant is, and I mean this, it's mandatory. It's the very first fruit you're going to harvest, often weeks before your strawberries even think about ripening. But here's the real magic, the part that's just incredible. Its flowers can survive temperatures down to -7 degrees Celsius. Think about that. A frost that would kill your entire apple crop for the year won't even phase this thing. Next up is the Gumi Berry. And this plant is your unfair advantage. See, while most plants are taking nutrients out of the soil, the gumi is actually putting them back in. It's a nitrogen fixer, which is a fancy way of saying it literally pulls fertilizer out of the air to feed itself and the plants around it. It's a plant that pays you twice, once in delicious antioxidant-rich fruit and again in free fertilizer for your whole garden. Are you looking for a little instant gratification? Well, meet the Nanking cherry. And no, this isn't a tree. It's a tough-as-nails, drought-resistant bush that is just absurdly eager to produce fruit. You can often get a harvest the very next year after you plant it. We're talking buckets of tart, sweet cherries from a plant that also happens to look great as a hedge. It's a workhorse that actually pays its rent. Okay, so you've made it through the hunger gap. Awesome. Let's move into the peak season and see how we can really build on that momentum. These next few bushes are your summer workhorses. They're all about providing sheer volume and some really unique nutritional profiles when the sun is high and the days are long. The serviceberry, or Juneberry, is a North American native that literally powered entire civilizations. This was a key ingredient in pemmican, the ultimate survival food. This isn't just some watery snack. It's a serious calorie crop. We're talking up to 30 pounds of berries per bush that are absolutely perfect for drying and putting into long-term storage. Now this one is special. Most fruit is basically just sugar and water, right? But the goji berry, it's different. It's one of the only fruits on Earth that contains all the essential amino acids, which makes it a complete protein. And what's really fascinating is that this plant actually thrives on neglect. Seriously, if you treat it too nicely, it won't produce as well. It's the perfect asset for a low-maintenance, hands-off system. The jostaberry is just a masterpiece of plant breeding. It's a cross between a black currant and a gooseberry. And the result? Well, you get the huge fruit size of a gooseberry but with absolutely no thorns, and you get the vigorous growth of a currant but without the diseases. It is a monster of efficiency that makes harvesting super fast, super easy, and totally painless. Okay, let's just pause for a second here and look at the bigger picture. We're not just planting a few random bushes. We're building a system. We're designing a rolling, continuous harvest that starts in late spring and can take you right on through the winter. It all fits together. Now we get to the heavy hitters, the calorie kings. These are the plants that provide true food security. We're talking dense calories from fat, protein, and sugar that you can store to get you through the lean months. This is your winter insurance policy. This might be the most valuable calorie crop you can grow, the hazelnut. And we're talking about the bush varieties that start producing in just 3 to 4 years. This isn't just a snack, folks. This is your own personal oil well, providing that dense caloric energy from fat and protein that is absolutely essential for survival. Just look at that number. Let it sink in. 2,800 calories. That's more than an entire day's energy requirement packed into a single pound of nuts that can store for a year, just sitting at room temperature. This right here is the solution to the long-term calorie problem. Sometimes an asset needs to play a little defense. Rosa Rugosa is that asset. It forms this dense, impenetrable wall of thorns that will stop deer and just about any trespasser right in their tracks. But behind that defense, it produces these massive rose hips, which are one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin C on the entire planet. It protects your perimeter and stocks your medicine cabinet all at the same time. And the difference is just staggering. I mean, forget about oranges. A single handful of these rose hips, which you can harvest well into the winter, by the way, has exponentially more vitamin C. In a world with uncertain supply chains, this plant is your absolute insurance policy against vitamin deficiencies. And we're going to end with the heavyweight champion of calorie density, the Chicago hardy fig. Here is its survival superpower. Even if this thing freezes all the way to the ground, it will resprout and produce a ton of fruit on that new wood in the very same season. It's a reliable, cold-hardy sugar bomb that gives you pure, delicious energy that honestly tastes like honey and jam. So after seeing all this, from the fast-yielding berries to these incredibly calorie-dense nuts, the choice becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? You can bet on that long-term bond, that fruit tree, or you can start cashing in dividends next year. Hey, if you got some real value from this breakdown and you want more secrets for building a truly productive homestead, do me a favor and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more to cover. Now, I really want to hear from you. Looking at this whole lineup of high-yield survival bushes, which one of these assets are you planning to put in the ground first? Drop a comment below and let me know.